guys, Marsing in here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, coming up tomorrow, we have the release of the Christmas banner. Obviously, it's technically, I guess, not the Christmas banner anymore, right? Because it's coming a lot earlier in December than it usually does. But essentially, it is the rerun of the Trunks and Vegeta. It still has the AGL Goku Black, and then it has both of the anniversary LRs. We also have the 3 featured Dokkan Fest LRs from the Vegeta and Trunks banner. So, it's very, very similar to the Vegeta and Trunks banner. However, the bonus is, of course, the 7-year LRs. The downside is the fact that there are 20 featured SSRs in total. And they include a lot of these older units, right? So, Blue Evolution Vegeta, you could still argue, is pretty useful with his EZA. Hit specifically for like Universe 6 Extreme Super Battle Road, which most people I would assume have probably done by now. UI Goku can kind of be okay, I guess, if he gets time to build up and then transforms at the right time. But like nobody else on the banner is really worth pulling because they either already have an EZA and are outdated, or don't have an EZA yet and need one, like the Goku and the Vegeta, the AGL Zamasu and Tech Trunks. I think that's it, yeah. They need EZAs, and they could get them soon, for all we know. But the banner definitely is interesting. When you hold up the 2 banners side by side, if you specifically are wanting to get Trunks and Vegeta, then it makes more sense to summon on the Trunks and Vegeta banner. However, this banner is going to come with a few little bonuses alongside it. So, obviously, the thing we know straight away, just like JP, the celebration through the form of missions and stuff is giving out these rainbow tons of thanks tickets. In total, we'll be getting 21 of these. So, this will allow you to do 3 multi-summons on the banner. The Rainbow Tons of Thanks tickets are not guaranteed SSR, so obviously there is the possibility that I'm sure someone out there is going to use like all 21 tickets and not pull a single SSR, but unfortunately that's how it goes sometimes with free summons. On the flip side, I'm sure somebody out there is also going to pull like Trunks and Vegeta and the anniversary LRs, maybe even like one of each in the same like 7 ticket multi, who knows. So free summons are free summons, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, not much you can really do about that. But we are going to be getting these tickets for free by completing all of the missions. However, Global does actually get something extra special like we do every year. So shout out to my boy Dokkan Assets. He posted from the data download, obviously, all the information here about the various tickets that we are getting. So we're getting these Starry Winter Night tickets. That's what the name of the banner is, right? Like last year, I think it was called Glittering Winter Night. So slight name change. So these are tickets that we will be getting. I'll explain these in a moment, but we're also getting premium tickets as well. So usually the premium ones mean that you buy them from the barbershop, and usually, because we get tickets from the barbershop fairly regularly, but usually they're only called premium tickets when they are guaranteed featured, which is not necessarily the case, but I think most of the time if they are called premium tickets, then they're guaranteed featured, which on this banner, obviously, you've got to take that with a grain of salt, because look at all these featured units you could potentially pull as your guaranteed featured. Now, I remember back when it was the year of the 4th anniversary, they did a ticket pack that was guaranteed featured, and I actually did pull my first copy of LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku off of this banner, because those of you who've been around the channel that long, man, that was, you know, 3 years ago now when we talk about this banner coming out. I got massively shafted for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, did not pull him, pulled Vegeta. Fortunately, I'd pulled the Go Bros, who'd released before the anniversary, and they had a Goku family leader skill, so I was still able to do all the stuff that I wanted to do in the game, but I did not pull Goku. It was over 2,000 stones, I didn't get him. And then, yeah, by using the premium ticket pack on the Christmas banner, I actually managed to pull a copy of him. So someone out there will definitely get lucky with these if they are guaranteed featured. But then we also have these ones, which are just the normal tickets. So for those of you who don't know or just don't remember from last year, so this is the Christmas banner from last year, which follows the exact same format, right? It's got the Tanabata LR with their side banner unit, the anniversary LRs, the other Dokkan Fest LRs that were on that banner, and then a bunch of featured units. And there's some familiar faces in here as well. But yeah, so this was last year's version. And as you can see, compared to when we look at this one here, where we have the Dragon Stones and the Tickets tab. This one, specifically taken from the Global Celebration, because there's the old Tons of Thanks tickets again. There's the Global Tickets tab. So 1 ticket for a single, 10 tickets for a multi. I went back and double checked my video from last year. And yeah, this is one of those banners like the anniversary for Global, where every time you do a multi-summon with stones, because it's 3 summons get 1 free for a short time, every multi that you do that actually costs stones, you get 3 of these tickets. So obviously they always do it in an odd number like that to try and encourage you to summon more, because if you just do 1 cycle of 3+1, you end up with 9 tickets, which leaves you with 1 short, and the 10 ticket multi is a guaranteed SSR, whereas you could go ahead and do your 9 ticket singles and not get a single SSR. So it is worth having the 10 tickets if you can. Now, the one thing I did notice from my video last year, obviously I cannot confirm in any way, shape or form whether that will be the case this year, but the first 3+1, the first 3 multis were all 40 stones instead of 50. So it was 120 stones instead of 150 for the first 3+1, and those multis still gave 3 tickets each. So it was 120 stones essentially for 4 multis and 9 tickets, which overall is pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see whether they do that again. Obviously we had discounts on the actual Trunks and Vegeta banner steps as well, so who knows whether we will actually get them on this one or not. But if so, that is a lot of stuff that we are getting thrown at this banner, like to bait us into summoning. Now, with this banner being released so early, it's literally coming out on the evening of the 4th if you're in the US, the morning of the 5th for me in the UK. This really does leave us speculating about what they're going to fit into the rest of December. And it's just looking more and more likely that the reason they've moved up this kind of stuff is so that the end of the year could potentially be the next part of the superhero celebration. Now, I don't know if that means they will literally go straight into dropping like Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. I could maybe see us getting versions of like the new Ultimate Gohan and like new Potential Unleashed Piccolo or something before they go ahead and drop the big boys. But honestly, who knows? The fact that this stuff has all been moved up to so much earlier in the month definitely implies that something interesting is going to happen at the end of the month. So I'm still hoping we get the shared with JP New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest that they usually get, and that it is going to be superhero related. But obviously, we have to wait and see. So when it comes down to whether to summon or not on this banner, there definitely is a lot of value built into it simply from the fact that we're potentially going to get the first rotation discounted. You get a free multi after you do the 3, and then you get a bunch of tickets that you can use. And of course, if you are a spending player as well, then you have the premium ticket packs that you're able to buy. I think last year, I don't think they had premium tickets, but you were able to buy extras of like the normal tickets. So I don't know if they're going to only have the premium one, or maybe the more expensive pack has one of the premium ones and you can buy the cheaper packs that have these ones. So if you're somebody who does spend money on the game, there's going to be quite a few different things that you're going to be able to pick up in order to summon on this banner. So basically what I would say for anyone interested, as I kind of already said in the video, if you only really want a copy of Vegeta and Trunks, if you've already done the discounted rotation on their banner, which I assume you probably have, right, if you want them specifically, then if this one does have a discount, it's probably worth trying it just because the rotation is discounted and then you get some tickets. But once the discounts are used up, if you are still desperately just trying to pull them, I would summon on their banner, just because there's so many less featured units, you are more likely to pull them. Even though it still obviously is a slim chance, you're more likely to pull them off of their banner than you are to pull them off of here. However, if you've already pulled them, or maybe you haven't, but you're not as fussed about getting them over the anniversary LRs, then especially if it does have discounted steps, the first 3+1 is potentially worth it. Like I say, there will be people out there that will do that discounted 3+1 step, and they will pull like the anniversary LRs, whether it's their first copy or dupes or whatever. I have both the anniversary LRs with 2 dupes. I got Trunks and Vegeta to 2 dupes. So as much as I've been itching to summon more on their banner is actually terrible for me now. I don't need any of the units on it except for more dupes for them. So I will definitely be doing a summon video on here. I'll be buying all the ticket packs, all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I have to work the morning that the banner comes out, and I couldn't get out of it, so Unfortunately, that means I will be posting my summons and everything a lot later in the day. But I'll be looking forward to seeing what you guys get on over on Twitter. Make sure you send me screenshots if you do manage to get some good pulls. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you going to be trying out the discounted steps only? Maybe you're somebody who does spend, you're going to buy all the tickets. Obviously, this does give you guys the opportunity to buy the anniversary LRs for the first time with red coins. So if you did miss out on either of the anniversary LRs, primarily you probably should have been saving your red coins for them, for this point for them to come back. Now, arguably, the gods now, at this point in the meta, have way more value than the Super Saiyan 4s. But obviously the Super Saiyan 4s are still good to have if you don't have them. So I would probably still recommend getting them over getting like a dupe for the gods if you have them. But I guess it depends on the teams you run, right? Like Movie Heroes is right up there as being one of the best teams in the game at the moment. So, you know, if that's a team that you run a lot, it probably is worth getting a dupe for the gods instead of getting the Super Saiyan 4s. But obviously, that's entirely up to you guys. So let me know your thoughts and what you are planning to do down below in the comment section. And if you do summon, I hope you do get some good luck. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.